Oh my goodness gracious. Out of all the dramatic things I've ever seen, Brian Daboll is in John Mayer's box. Actually, he's not. He came out of this blue pickup truck. He looks like he has two 15s in the back and one of those LED undercarriage lighting. Out of all the dramatic things I've ever seen. All right, y'all. You got to bear with your boy. Coming off some severe sickness here. Been in bed for 11 straight days. Trying to come up out of this shit. And man, I'm super behind. Brian Daboll? Brian Daboll, a New York Giant? What? Working with my man, Lieutenant Dan himself, Daniel Jones. And then I see they went and got my man from my Baltimore Ravens. Big ups to my man, Wink Martindale. It's like the dream team, baby. At least from my vantage point. Love me some Brian Daboll since way back in the day with him and Eric Mangini. And, of course, Wink is my man from the Ravens. So, hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it. I don't have long before I probably have to get back in bed. So I just wanted to point out a couple of things here and seeing how these two could definitely and will definitely help make the Giants what they're supposed to be with the type of rosters that it has.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. Definitely not fair to compare Daniel Jones to Josh Allen. Josh Allen, otherworldly right about now. But if you compare from a skill set measure, they are one and the same. In fact, Daniel Jones is a better athlete than Josh Allen. I've been saying this. I love Brian Daboll's ability to get Josh Allen involved in every single aspect of the offense. He is the complete pilot of the offense. They use him in these actual run concepts. Whereas back in the day, or, you know what I'm saying, pretty much they would get my man Lieutenant Dan involved on these perimeter runs, pretty much his own reads and everything like that, like we've seen before. And he will break off 70, 80-yard runs because he's just a freak athlete like that. But what about having him be the guy responsible for moving the chains as well, not just explosive run plays, maybe teaching him how to protect himself when he runs. These are all the things that Josh Allen is very good at. Not to mention Josh Allen can spray the ball all around the yard, and he just makes him a focal point or the focal point. So even on a run like this, right, you're going to get one of these cat sweeps. They're going to have the tackle getting out on the perimeter. Same thing here with the center. And then you get almost like counter action from Josh Allen here, who's bluffing the potential give off here to the running back. But he gets out on the perimeter, man, and he's able to do his thing, and he's able to move the chains as well and not just be expected to break off big plays. See right here, motion man. See the split flow action there, and you see him getting off on the perimeter there, and bang, look at that. Love this type of stuff right here, man. I think Daniel Jones be hell on wheels doing stuff like this. You can see the patience with which they teach Josh Allen how to run. Look, right behind the center. He's got his hand on the back of the center, waiting for the blocking to take shape right there. Cuts it off that outside hip. He let that crease form right there organically, and he was able to make something in the make it from scratch game. Using Daniel Jones in the make it from scratch game, I cannot absolutely wait to see that happen for the New York Giants. Definitely want to see more of a rhythm and timing aspect to the New York Giants offense, and Brian Daboll is going to be able to provide that. In turn, get the ball in the hands of someone like Kadarius Toney, who you talk about can do it from the make it from scratch game. He can kill it just like my man Stephon Diggs. You have a curl right here from Diggs. You have a flat route from one of the tight ends here, clear out route from the other tight end. And then you'll have a drag coming across here from Emmanuel Sanders, and then pretty much angle route here by the back coming. So as you can see, your levels concepts in there, being able to flood the field, just give this guy a whole bunch of different quick options where you get the ball out of his hand and you help him in that weak-ass offensive line that the Giants need to continue to address. It's like a never-ending game with them. So We shall see about that. But if you see right here, man, Kadarius Toney been able to get the ball out in space here. Look at, as soon as that last foot hit on that drop, you see him right there. That's exactly what you do to a guy like Stephon Diggs or Kadarius Toney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hitch, get it out, bang. Oh, look at him, look at that. Fertilizing 3, 4 people, right? Fertilizing 3 or 4 people just by getting the ball into the hands of your guy like Stephon Diggs, who's able to, of course, make it from scratch. Look at that, making people jackhammer themselves and shit multiple times on one play. Let's get it. Speaking of Kadarius Toney, you can see him right here on this jerk route screen. You can see what he can do after the catch. I cannot wait to see this guy in Brian Daboll's system. Look at that. Oh, nasty. Woo. He has those running back skills, man. Former high school quarterback, but one of those running back types. You know how it goes. But he has very good hands. He has very good spatial awareness. Look at that. What happened right here? My man right here, whoop! He had to just keep running. Go on. He would have tried to make the tackle, got jerked out of his shoes. Now look at him, still running. Who's that? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Look, he all confused. He's tackling people that ain't there. Tackling people that ain't there. And Kadarius Toney still getting upfield. Come on, man. This is hard. It's almost like a tag draw. You're going to have your backside tackle and guard both leading the way right here for Josh Allen, of course. And he's able to just move the chains, getting between the tackles, right? Running through the pipes. Get that, see the lay in it right there, and he's able to get down, save himself as well. That's how you teach somebody to be the focal point by, hey, even though we're giving you the ability to run, we're also giving you the ability to save yourself. Going between the pipes, still able to break off nice chunk, move the first down yardage, the chains, down and slide. All right, you got a 2-man route combination. I'm up against it right now, so I got to get up out of here. Going to have an over route with a dig coming behind that from my man Kenny Galladay. And you can see, of course, Daniel Jones' ability to also back to the basket, play action fake, hitch, boom. Look at the accuracy. And, of course, you got a guy like Galladay. He should be doing big things, but I have to check in on that, see what's going wrong with that. But Galladay should be dominating with a guy like Daniel Jones, especially with Daniel Jones can back to the basket, play action fake, and lay it out like this. Can't push the ball down the field, Cletus? How, Sway? Check this out. Back to the basket, play action fake. Ease of motion. I love his throwing motion. Look how he drops it in between 2 defenders. My man don't have to break stride or anything. From way downtown, bang. Come on, who is that, Ross? We know my man can get it down. It's going to be a match made in heaven, in my opinion. Or at the very least, I'm dying up on that hill. I'm going to have my hand up or whatever like that. I could still be wrong. I'm still holding out hope there. Daniel Jones, one of my favorite quarterbacks to come in the league. And I said it for the past however many drafts that he's just as talented as anyone in these drafts. So everybody's always talking about going to get how the guys from last draft. Maybe if it was Trevor Lawrence, yeah, but the rest of them cats, I didn't see it. So, and none of them cats really showed themselves to be anything. Mac Jones playing for the New England Patriots, to me, that doesn't count. A lot of these guys would look pretty decent with the New England Patriots, even Daniel Jones. So, got to think about it that way with that type of coaching that they get there. But straight up, Brian Daboll now, I think we should see some shit, though. But it's going to be all about that offensive line. They need to get that under control. I might come back a little bit, though. I got to do something on my man Wink Martindale. Make sure he gets his just due, because that's my guy, and he can coach his ass off. And you know you're going to have Ravens fans coming in here hating on the guy. Even though he had the 6th-ranked defense in 2020, 4th-ranked defense in 2019, he should be able to get back to that with the type of personnel the Giants have on defense for sure. All right. It's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Thank you for rocking with your boy. Gotta go. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.